Hey everybody, this is Marcy with Just for Smiles Wreaths, and today I'm going to make a tree topper bow that's going to match this one right here for one of my customers. She's purchased two of these and she wants to get two matching tree topper bows with a few streamers for each side, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So these right here are measuring around 12 inches wide and about 14 to 16 inches long. But what she wants is 4 feet streamers for each side of her Christmas tree. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I've got my ribbon here. This is a 1.5 inch wired ribbon, and I'm just going to measure out 8 feet on each side. So I'll look at my mark here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to fold it in half. Get my tails together here so I can find the center of this ribbon. And that's going to measure my 4 feet here. So I've got one made, and I'm only going to show you how to do one. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the second one. So she just wants 2 streamers. If you want 4, of course, you can do 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down in my Easy Bow Maker, where I pleated it where it was halfway. And then we're going to come back through here, and we're going to make our bow. So she doesn't need any more streamers for this one. So I'm just going to take just a little bit of this ribbon, and I'm going to insert it into my Easy Bow Maker. I'm going to twist it so that the ugly side is showing here and the pretty side is right here. And I'm going to measure out to about 7 inches on this loop. And we're going to do 3 on each side, 7 inches. And you will see a little bit of that piece underneath there, but don't worry about that. It's going to be covered up once we're done with our bow. You don't want to cut it too thin because it could slip out and then your bow could fall apart. Okay, so I have 3 loops on each side, and now we're going to do 2 loops on each side, about 6 inches. And these loops will go in between those longer loops once we have it all fluffed. Okay, and each time I put it in there, I'm twisting the ribbon so that it continues to go to the next ugly side down where you can see it, and then you flip it over to the pretty side. So now we're going to do 2 loops on each side. I mean, one loop on each side. That's around 4.5 to 5 inches. And then that is what we did for this one. I believe we did put a little tail right here in the middle, a little button right there. So I'm going to just twist it and do one more piece right in the middle, about 4.5 to 5 inches. And then we're going to cut it off here. Let's see, I think we will add a little bit of a tail here, and then I'll put a little bit of a tail right underneath. And so she does have a little bit of tails coming down there. All right, I'm going to use some black pipe cleaners here. And I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to pull it out try to keep my fingers nice and tight on the back of it. Put my pipe cleaner through the back. And before I twist it off, I'm just going to move everything around to make sure all of the loops are twisted the right direction and in their place. Okay, so there we go. And now I'm going to just hold it down and I'm going to twist the bow. That way it makes it really nice and tight. And now we have a pretty tree topper. So now we're going to just come in through here and I'm going to dovetail these pieces. Just fold it in half like that. Cut it at an angle toward the end. Makes a really pretty little dovetail there. Hope you can see that. Kind of makes it a little bit fancier. You've got a piece here you can see just a little bit. So now it's okay to cut it off a little bit so you don't see it. It's just going to blend in. And then we have one right here. We're just going to cut off. And now we have a matching streamers. And we have a matching bow to go with her other matching bows. I hope y'all like this video. If you do, make sure you follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we're over on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and on Etsy. So y'all, let me know if you have any questions. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.